When I look out into this world we live in, and I see things happening in people's lives, and the disenfranchisement and the murders and city after city, and the classism and the racism and all these different issues. We struggle with a lot of things, but two things stand out to me, and one is identity. We have a terrible identity issue, and so like when I walk through the hood, I see it's a real big identity struggle, and you see a lot of cats who what they value should be devalued, and what their ideals are should be their values. So like education is an ideal. Like ideally I would like to get an education, but that's not a value. But what I value is being a man on this block. And that's unfortunate because you don't own that block. You know what I mean? You don't own any of that property. But unfortunately, that's all that the opportunity that you've been afforded. This whole identity issue where we don't understand our purpose, we don't understand our worth. And honestly, for me, people say, oh, well, your faith and all that is a crutch. Well, so be it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind admitting I'm weak. I don't mind admitting if I'm poor, I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm poor. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for hope in the midst of my poverty. And I'm not trying to pimp anybody with what I believe or anything like that, but I'm just saying, where am I getting my sense of purpose and self-worth if it doesn't come from a creator? If I'm just a product of a cosmic explosion, then I don't matter. It's just survival of the fittest out here. So I should kill everybody and do whatever I want to do. But if I believe, man, I was made with purpose, then I need to tap into that and live like I have purpose and I have worth and I have identity. The other thing is empathy. I just see that, like, we don't understand how to empathize with each other. I mean, that's why you have a Mandela or Martin Luther King and all these type of situations, because nobody understands empathy. Like, empathy is like, man, can you just stop for a second and think about what this person's going through? And then put yourself in their shoes, and not only put yourself in their shoes, but like Cornel West would say, like, help them get out that situation, put those shoes on and help them get out that situation. But yeah, we're just not a very empathetic society. We're desensitized. But anyway, we watch everything online and just say, man, that's messed up. Nothing in us says, what can I do? We say, what can I do? But we say, what can I do? Instead of saying, what can I do? And I think those are two of the issues that I see. And man, all I'm saying is, what can I do? So when I'm making music, I'm just trying to be a voice. I'm trying to be an example. I'm trying to be a model of what it looks like to step outside of those circumstances and value something that matters and understand my worth and my purpose and help other people understand their worth and their purpose.
California was like, yo, if you're dope, you're dope. You know what I'm saying? You just tell your story, you tell it the way you tell it, you know what I'm saying? And it was just more like, yo, you need to be able to exercise all of the elements. Can you write a song? Can you write a hook? Can you kill a bar? Can you freestyle? Can you rap on beat? You got tap, you know what I'm saying? Can you battle? If you had all those in place, I don't care what God you serve.
It was just a matter of time of how long this sun beating on me with no food in my stomach, after no sleep, I was gonna throw up. It was just inevitable. So then I start rapping, and then I'll never forget it. I look to my right, and Gwen Stefani's watching.
The door comes swinging open, and here comes D1 with his dreads and with this long, like, robe-like thing coming off the bus. All of them said it was like Jesus walked off the tour bus, because they said the second the door swung open and I just emerged with this huge blanket and these long flowing locks, they said the police were like, oh, he's with y'all? Oh, y'all are good, y'all are good.
It has to grow its strength in emotional and spiritual and togetherness and familyness. But in order to get there, you gotta first stop killing each other, So it's a growing process, and I think the answers won't be found in a day or in a year.